Welcome to our deep dive, all about fleet mobility today.
Or FMT, as most folks call it.
Yeah, FMT. So, what is it exactly?
Well, think of it as a kind of central hub, I guess you could say, for everything fleet and mobility in the Americas.
Okay, so it's like a communication channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's bridging the gap, I guess you could say, between businesses,
Yeah.
and the people making all those decisions about their fleets.
We're talking about vehicles and tech and all that.
The whole 9 yards, logistics, you name it.
And we're talking about some pretty big players here, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got industries like financial services, motor vehicle manufacturing.
IT and software.
That's right.
And good chunk of those are big companies.
Yeah, a full 25% of FMT's audience is made up of companies with over 10,000 employees.
Wow.
So we're not talking small potatoes here.
So why are these industries so important to FMT?
Well, think about it. These are the industries that are really on the cutting edge of adopting all these new fleet and mobility solutions, right?
Things like electric vehicles,
Yeah, electric vehicles, autonomous driving.
smart logistics.
Exactly. So for companies that are, looking to really tap into this market, FMT offers like this incredible access to a very receptive audience.
And FMT's reach is pretty impressive too, right?
Oh, it's massive. Yeah, they operate in English, Spanish, and Portuguese
Wow.
across North and South America.
And so they're hitting like every corner of the market.
Pretty much, yeah. And that translates to a huge audience. We're talking 75,000 monthly impressions.
Wow.
And that includes a dedicated newsletter readership of 5,200.
And that's just the newsletter.
Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Now, remember, we said big players earlier.
Right.
A lot of these readers are the folks who are actually making the decisions.
Yeah, 45% of those readers are senior level professionals.
So we're talking directors, managers,
The decision makers.
the ones who actually sign off on the big deal.
Exactly. The ones with the purchasing power.
So it's not just about reaching a large audience. It's about reaching the right audience.
That's the key takeaway here.
Absolutely. And that's what makes FMT so valuable, I think, for potential sponsors.
I completely agree. It's like if you're a company and you've got this, this cutting edge fleet management solution.
You want to make sure it gets in the right hands.
Exactly. With FMT, you're putting it directly in front of the people who can actually say yes to it.
Okay, so let's say we are that company. We're looking to make a splash in this market.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about FMT that makes them stand out from the crowd?
One of their biggest strengths, I think, is this commitment to customized marketing plans.
Okay, so it's not just a one-size-fits-all approach.
Not at all. They really understand that every company is different.
So they work with sponsors to develop strategies that are tailored.
Absolutely. Aligned with their specific goals and target audience.
So it's like they're saying, we're not just going to give you a megaphone.
Right.
We're going to help you craft the perfect message.
Exactly. And make sure it reaches the right ears.
Now, from what I've seen, they're pretty adaptable too.
Oh, incredibly so.
This whole fleet and mobility landscape, it's constantly evolving.
It's like trying to hit a moving target.
But FMT seems to be right there on the front lines, adjusting their strategies and staying ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they're constantly evolving. That's one of the things I really admire about them.
Now, another thing that I think sets them apart is their direct approach.
Absolutely.
There are no middlemen here,
Nope.
no outsourcing.
You're working directly with the FMT team.
So you're not getting lost in a sea of agencies and subcontractors.
Right. You've got that direct line of communication.
You're talking to the people who are running the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference.
Okay, so now let's talk about those sponsorship options.
Okay.
But before we do that, I think it would be helpful to imagine we're walking into a car showroom.
I like where you're going with this.
So instead of shiny new cars, we've got FMT's sponsorship tiers.
Perfect analogy.
So we've got 4 tiers to explore: the compactory, the sedan, the executive,
And of course, for those who want to really put the pedal to the metal,
the sports package.
each tier has its own unique set of features and benefits, just like choosing a car.
You pick the model that best fits your needs and your budget.
Exactly. You don't need a giant SUV if you're just driving around town.
So let's start with the compact. This is your entry-level option.
Your reliable first car,
Perfect for companies who are just dipping their toes into the FMT pool.
getting you from point A to point B.
It includes things like newsletter placements, banner ads on the FMT website.
Even an advertorial.
Now, for those who don't know what an advertorial is,
It's basically a sponsored article.
but it blends in with the rest of the content.
Seamlessly. It's a very subtle but effective way to promote your brand.
Without being too salesy.
Exactly.
It's like sneaking in a little marketing magic while still providing valuable information.
The reader gets something out of it, too.
Now, after the compact, we have the sedan package.
This is where you step up a gear.
You get more features, a longer ride, more prominent placement in the newsletter,
Additional advertorials.
and a video spotlight on their website.
You really get to showcase what you've got.
It's like upgrading to a roomier, more comfortable ride with a few extra bells and whistles.
Exactly. And it's perfect for those companies who are ready to invest a bit more.
They want to take their FMT presence to the next level.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we're moving into luxury lane.
Woo!
Let's talk about the executive package.
Now we're talking.
This is where things get really interesting. You get all the bells and whistles.
Increased newsletter visibility, even more advertorials.
And here's the big one. You become an advisory board member.
Now, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's a real sign of credibility.
It gives you a sense of authority within the FMT community.
You're not just a sponsor.
You're a trusted advisor.
It's not just a title. You get to actually participate in discussions.
Provide input on industry trends.
You're helping to shape the future of the industry.
That's right.
Now, for those who want to go all out, there's the sports package.
This is the top-of-the-line option.
Think of it as that sleek sports car that's turning heads wherever it goes.
Maximum impact.
You get everything from the lower tiers,
Yeah.
but with even greater prominence.
And duration. This is a year-round commitment.
You get a comprehensive white paper,
Additional video content.
the whole shebang.
Exactly.
So I've got our compact, our sedan, our executive, and our sports package.
A car for every need.
Now, I know we've been talking big picture,
Right.
but let's zoom in for a second.
Okay.
Let's get specific.
All right.
What are we actually getting for our money with each of these packages?
Good question. Let's start with the compact.
Okay, so the compact package.
So you get your logo featured in the FMT newsletter.
Okay.
It's bi-weekly, so that's twice a month for 3 months.
So your brand's getting in front of those 5,200 dedicated subscribers.
Exactly. And you've also got a banner ad running on their website
For the whole 3 months.
the whole time. It's like a constant reminder.
Hey, we're here.
We're a player.
Now we talked about the advertorial before.
Right.
How long does that run for?
The advertorial is a one-time publication,
Okay.
but it's strategically placed within the content.
So it's reaching a highly engaged audience.
Exactly. It's not just an ad that people are going to scroll past.
Okay, now let's move up to the sedan package.
Okay.
We're doubling the exposure in the newsletter,
Right. Your logo is there for the entire 6 months.
and instead of one advertorial,
You get 2.
you can really delve deeper into different aspects of your business.
Absolutely. You get to tell a more complete story.
And instead of that static banner ad
You get a video ad,
for 3 months,
a much more dynamic and engaging way to grab attention.
now you also get that expert talk video,
Right.
the 30-second one.
Yeah, that's a great way to put a face to the brand.
Make it a little more personal.
Humanize the company.
Okay, so we're building on that foundation.
Right.
We're creating a more robust presence,
Reinforcing that message over a longer period of time.
and then we have the executive package,
Okay.
the luxury option.
The VIP treatment.
So what are we getting for that premium price tag?
Well, you're getting 9 months of coverage.
Okay, across all the FMT channels.
Your logo is in every newsletter. You've got your 2 advertorials.
And you're an advisory board member.
Don't forget that.
We've got a 6-month banner ad in the newsletter.
2 30-second video ads.
And the big one.
The dedicated 15-minute video.
That's huge.
It's like having your own little mini documentary.
You can really tell your story.
Showcase your solutions. Connect with the audience.
Okay, finally, we've reached the pinnacle.
The top of the mountain.
The sports package.
The ultimate FMT experience.
So what kind of mileage are we getting with this high-performance option?
With the sports package, you're going all in. You get a full year of coverage.
So you're omnipresent.
You're everywhere.
You've got the 2 advertorials,
Now, with that added weight of being an advisory board member,
the 6-month banner ad,
2 30-second video ads.
and 2 dedicated 15-minute videos.
That's right. 30 minutes of premium video content.
And you also get that 5-page white paper.
Right. A comprehensive document?
Really establish yourself as a thought leader.
Absolutely. To really cement your status as a thought leader,
So you're not just a company.
you're a source of knowledge.
Wow. Okay, that was a lot.
We covered a lot of ground,
So we went through the specifics of each sponsorship tier.
from the compact to the sports. But FMT goes beyond those packages.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They offer a whole suite of additional
A
services.
whole garage full. So let's take a closer look at these services
Okay.
and see what makes them so valuable.
All right, so one of the things they offer is market research and strategic planning.
Okay, so it's like having a roadmap.
Yeah, a GPS guiding you through the complexities of the market.
So you're not just wandering around aimlessly.
Exactly. You're making informed decisions.
Based on solid data.
Real insights.
And speaking of reaching your target audience,
Right.
FMT also offers social media management and marketing.
They can help you get the word out,
Craft engaging content.
build a loyal following.
Create a buzz.
It's all about connecting with the right people.
And making sure your message is heard.
Absolutely.
Now, they also offer website building and optimization.
That's essential these days.
You need a strong online presence,
A website that's not only visually appealing
but also user-friendly,
and optimized for search engines.
so people can actually find you.
Exactly. You don't want to be hidden on page 10 of the search results.
Now, a great website is important,
It is.
but your brand message needs to be consistent across all platforms.
You need a cohesive narrative.
And that's where FMT's corporate communication and branding services come in,
They can help you tell your story
in a way that resonates with your audience.
and sets you apart from the competition.
Okay, now here's something I find really interesting.
What's that?
FMT also offers corporate events and training sessions.
Oh, yeah. Both online and face-to-face.
So you're not just talking about your product or service.
Or demonstrating its value.
You're interacting with potential clients.
Building relationships.
For example, you could sponsor a fleet manager training session
A 2-hour event with a tailored training session.
focused on a topic that's relevant to your brand.
It's a great way to showcase your expertise.
Or you could go even bigger
Okay.
with an FMT meeting of the minds.
I like that.
It's a 90-minute online session.
Multiple speakers discussing key industry topics.
A great way to generate buzz.
And network with industry leaders.
And these events are customized to your specific needs.
So they're always relevant to your target audience.
So whether you're looking to generate leads
Build brand awareness.
or position yourself as an expert,
FMT has the tools and the expertise to help you succeed.
they're a strategic partner,
A valuable resource
a catalyst for growth.
in the ever-evolving world of fleet and mobility.
With their targeted reach, customized solutions, and commitment to innovation.
They're helping to shape the future of the industry.
So as you consider your own journey in this space,
Think about how FMT can help you along the way,
whether you choose a sponsorship tier,
or leverage their additional services
FMT is a valuable resource.
for anyone looking to make a real impact.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into fleet mobility today.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it informative and insightful.
We'll see you next time.
Until then, safe travels.